Scorpio, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by the end of the session, okay? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link on a description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, okay? So let's do it. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, I do feel that you're, the person in which we're going to be talking about today, I just feel that this person just find out something or heard something or saw something or assumes something about you in which it makes them very, very vulnerable, and it make them really, really anxious. And it also has a potential to drive them away from you. You know, with this Eight of Cups in here, it talks about someone who is is in despair and could not believe what they saw, what they heard, or what they see with their own eyes. And they're deciding to, oh my God, this is so much for me. It's hurting me a lot. But for them, this is still an unfinished business because there's like a lot of questions still lingering inside of their head about what fails, why it didn't happen. Why is it that now Scorpio seemingly doesn't want me and ignoring me or rejecting me and everything like that. So they're still is in the deep search of looking for the closure for themselves. I just don't feel that this person has moved on yet because it's like an unfinished business with them. Okay, there's still one particular answers that they're still looking for. They're still very curious about it, even though, the more curious they are, the more, in this state they've become. Okay, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn here. You might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra. Leo here, or an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Your challenges here, Scorpio, has a lot to do with you being emotionally available again. Now look, okay, we're not going to be here like if this is truly an unhealthy relationship, right? I'm not going to be here and force you like, look, come on, you got to open up, Scorpio. I'm not going to do that, okay? It's not worth it. You're right, it's not worth it. But I do feel that one of your biggest challenges in here has a lot to do with you being so drained, being like, it's like this person or this connection has took all of the energy away from you to a point where it's been difficult for you to love again, to be emotionally available again. I think back in the days you were becoming the Queen of Cups, beautiful, very empathetic, with a high amount of empathy. You're willing to listen to their stories. You sympathize with people. You become very understanding and very forgiving and everything like that. But now it's becoming difficult for you to do that because there is this hint of skepticism within you that be asking like, I just don't think that I would ever find a love for me. I think everybody here is toxic. Well, it's true. There's like a lot of bad people out there. There's like a lot of unhealthy people out there, but there's healthy people and good people out there too. So your challenge has a lot to do with that, because if you don't overcome this challenge of learning to trust again, learning to be available again, not for them, for you, for the whole wide world, okay? It might make you be a bit fatigued. There's going to be like a lot of mental fatigue that is going on, and your ability to manifest something that you truly want will be diminishing or decreasing simply because you're carrying this energy of untrusting, towards the whole wide world. Now, Scorpio, in the past, I just feel that everything just backfired on them, didn't they? Okay, because every time there's something here that does not please them, because of course in a relationship, you can't be happy with your partner. I mean, it's two people, so of course one person is going to be disappointing the other, and etc., right? There's no way you're dealing with a perfect person that's going to make you happy forever, because if you believe that's going to happen, then you need to manage your expectations, honey, because that's not the real world. It's a beautiful utopia, but that's not the real world, okay? Now, I do feel that this person was a bit unhappy. They were probably like upset a little bit about something. Maybe because you guys were pulling off your energy by a lot in the past. You guys showed up with the Four of Cups, meaning that you have become more emotionally withdrawn. Now, here's the thing. When a Scorpio suddenly becomes emotionally withdrawn, people feel it. Why? Because when you're emotionally available, people feel the intensity. So when that absence so when that presence of yours is being snatched, then they feel your absence. And they were not happy about it, okay? They feel lost, okay? They feel very, very lost. But however, I don't know, Scorpio. I just think that you might be dealing with someone who think that they could be playing some sort of things to get a reactions out of you. Okay, because with the Queen of Swords in reverse and King of Swords here tells me that in the past, even though they may feel unhappy with that, but there's this, I can't take it. I don't want to face it. I don't want to believe it. My ego would not let me see it. So let me play some games. Let me do something to get a reactions out of Scorpio. And the more they do it, the more that I feel that you are falling out of love with this person. You felt that this union that was once so beautiful now has become, no, meh, I don't want it. Yeah? So let's see what's going on in the now and also in the future. Now keep in mind, now means within this time frame. So if it's either already happened or it's going to happen really, really soon, okay? I feel that you guys in the now are in your journey of releasing yourself out of the mental anguish or the mental state that you are in. I feel that, in the recent past, you guys felt that you're stuck. I don't know, I can't think of a way to get out of this. When will this end? When will this end? When will I finally see the light at the end of the tunnel? When will I reach to that point? But I feel that you're getting there, Scorpio. You're getting there. Your energy is beautiful with the Wheel of Fortune here, which means that there is a momentum going on in your life that is going to be releasing you out of the mental state or mental anguish that you're in. So if you feel stuck, as long as you're open to it, I do feel that you're going to be unstuck and you will see the light at the end of the tunnel really, really soon, okay? It's getting there, so you got to be patient with that. Now, here's the problem, Scorpio. When you get back to your old self, okay, that, as a go-getter, somebody who fully knows what they want, once they start to see that there's a momentum building in your life that leads you to maybe success, abundance, happiness, and whatnot, that is the moment where this person is starting to fantasize a lot about you, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie that this person is still observing the hell out of you. And I don't care if you said that, how come I blocked them on social medias, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of ways to stalk people. I've been a victim of stalker before, and it blew my mind, okay? So there's a lot of ways to do that. But they still observe you. They still want to know what you guys are up to. And the more that they see that you guys are gaining momentum, is the more that they start to fantasize about you. Now, the moment that you are releasing everything is the moment where this person is going to be taking a very, very a very, very bold movement. King of Wands is a very bold movement. It doesn't have any type of shame. It's very confident. Probably to you, how can you come back to me as if nothing happened? I know. But they're going to be coming to you very bold. Now, I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be standing your own ground, okay? You're starting to know what your boundaries are, what you like and what you don't like, and you do not want to go back to the same state that you were in. It's not just the mental anguish, I feel. You know, with the Nine of Cups in reverse in here, it also tells me that whatever happened within your connections made your self-esteem lowered. And it's normal, you know? After every breakups, it's normal for us to feel less than, or for our self-esteem to take a toll on it, because it would make us feel unwanted. What is wrong with me? I've done a lot. Why is it like that? Blah 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 blah. It's normal. But I do feel that in the future you guys are like, you know what, I don't want to feel that way, so now it's time for me to take control. Like, even if I were to be with this person, I want a full control of myself. I'm going to be so in control of it, okay? Which is something that they don't like, which I do feel it's something that they are not used from you. They're not used of you speaking up your opinions. They're not used of you in setting your boundaries. They're not used of you being, I don't know, very, like, for them, the word that I would use is bossy. But for me, very confident with what you want. Knowing what you want, knowing what your desires, knowing what you need. I think I posted on community post when it was a full moon in Cancers about us acknowledging that my emotional needs are important, right? My sense of security is important. And I think that's going to be your energy in the future, where you're going to be pushing like, no, my emotional needs are important. You are important, but my emotional needs is also important. My sense of security is also important. So you're going to be taking more charge, or you're taking more control over this whole connections, which something is they're going to be very, very skeptical about. Because for some reason, the way that I see this, Scorpio, because my cards really reacts to one another, right? Is that they love it when you guys are not good. They love it when you showing a little piece of insecurities, because that means that you guys are showing vulnerability. So when you guys are showing jealousy stems from insecurity, right? That means that you love them. If you guys are showing neediness or clinginess, that means you love them. So that's how they interpret things. And one of the reasons why they're skeptical in the future is because you're starting to be bolder, and they're not showing that insecure side of you. They're not showing that, because here's the thing, being a Nine of Cups in reverse is okay, because there are people who is raised for autonomy, and there are people who are raised for loyalty. I myself was raised for loyalty. That's why I have support system, and I'm interdependent on them. I'm not independent, and I'm proud to say that. Yeah, there are some people who are not independent simply because they were raised for loyalty. For them, the support system, this small circle of theirs, means a lot to their life. And it's okay to be the Nine of Cups in reverse, okay? But not when someone is using it against you. Not when someone is purposefully doing it to get something out of you so that they could get an emotional assurance that they're looking for. That is not healthy. Okay? So they're going to be kind of like, oh, changed of behavior. The Scorpio no longer loves me, no longer needs me, no longer dependent on me. Give me a second. I just want to make sure that, okay, it's working. I just want to make sure that my mic is working. Let's see. The King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups for me, please. Yeah, it's the constant. So they're going to be coming to you very hot, right? Like with the bold actions, with no shame at all. Like nothing happened. They're going to be coming to you very bold. Very, very generous of you. And then they're going to be pulling back again with the Seven of Wands. Usually that type of behavior would garner some sort of reactions out of you, which they love, because for them, that means Scorpio loves me. But unfortunately, in the future, you guys are not doing it. So that's going to create a tower moment for them. It's going to be like a shocking realizations for them that maybe Scorpio no longer loves me or no longer needs me. So let's see the Nine of Wands here. Eight of Pentacles in upright positions. You got the Temperance and also the Justice card. Yeah, so they're going to be like, oh my goodness, they're going to be more anxious in the connections, because like, oh my God, like Scorpio no longer loves me. So, okay, I'm going to set things right. If I give this much to Scorpio, then Scorpio should be giving me this much. I don't know. Let's see the Emperor. But they won't show it though. They won't be in your face demanding these type of stuff. they would purposefully walk away so that you would do things that they expect you to do. Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Four of Swords. I think that in the future, one of the reasons why you've gained a full control again is because you've been very, very consistent in pursuing the life that you want. And I'm talking in a material way. So it's either you're going to be focusing a lot more on your career, your business, your job, whatever that may be, because I do feel that you have a goal. And for Scorpio, when they have a goal, nothing can stop them, nothing can deter them, right? I know, my Mars is in Scorpio. I know what it feels like. So you guys are going to go after it. It is something that they're not used to, because usually you would either, make time for them, really completely forgetting about your goals so that you could be with them, whatever that may be. But I just don't feel that you're going to be doing it in the future, which is good for you because the Emperor showed up in upright position. So it's a good one. It's very healthy for us to be an individual in a relationship rather than fully immersing and blending our identity or self towards the other person. Okay, so let's see your advice here, Scorpio. To be honest, I don't think you guys need any advice because your energy is looking great, but let's see. The Hangman, Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, and also the Three of Swords. I think one of the reasons why you feel stuck is because you keep on thinking about it. In my Oracle card, there is this one particular card that says cassette, means that you were replaying events over and over again in your head. And what happens when we do that is that we're still carrying that energy within us. That happens when we are in a perpetual nostalgia. We are stuck with how things was and not how thing is, right? So I think you need to give yourself a little bit of a love here with the Hangman. Let's see, let me show you. This is after tarot deck, so it's different. Can you see? Okay, this is what you need to do to yourself. I think you've been put in a positions where you're stuck. You felt that you would need to wait. You felt that you need to see things in a different perspective, and you've been doing a good job. So how about you pat yourself on the back and be like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud that I was able to get through all of this thing. I'm so proud, like I can't believe that I've come this far. Look back at what you did, look back on what happened. Just say, wow, I've come this far. I'm so proud of myself. Wow, thank you. Thank you, self. Like, thank you. Your name. Something like that, okay? And then you have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and also the Three of Swords. The hurt had happened, okay? I just don't feel that there's going to be hurt after this. I think the worst had happened. Now what still lingers is the trauma, the wounds, right? And what you need to do in order for you to get that, what you need to do in order for you to heal this beautiful heart of yours, Scorpio, is to merely stop thinking about it. Every time there's a trigger that makes you think about that situation or make you remember, try to distract your memories into elsewhere. Because the only way to heal is that you stop doing the sword stuff, and swords is thoughts. Okay? You've been acting a bit like an air sign here. Air signs think that's normal for them. Okay? You guys don't. Okay? You guys are water sign. You feel. Your feeling can be healed. You are going to be okay. Your heart chakras is going to get realigned as soon as you stop thinking a lot about that. Stop it. Okay? You should be proud of yourself, Scorpio. You've come a long way. Right? So I think that is it for my reading for you guys. I hope that you guys find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.